Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live, the Morgue, VOX versus MIR, round number 1. This is it. We've been waiting on this for a long time. This is what it's all about. I know there's excitement. I know there's nerves. Some people, this is their first time being on the big stage, and it's going to be fun. We've got a lot of fans out there. I'm going to try to do my best tonight. Obviously, players, they're nervous. They don't want to mess up. But you got to seize the moment. And more than likely, these matches are going to come down to who keeps their composure, who makes the right move at the right time. And that's may the best team win. This is what we got going on. I know there's mixed emotions with playing in the morgue because one team is going to be eliminated tonight. How many times have you heard me say this? This is the toughest week for me to do these games because I know this week two very good teams are going to be eliminated. But also I know that's why we play, is one team is going to be left standing next week at the end of the championship, and there's going to be 3 teams that were just close, that put their heart, put their soul into it, but just did not have enough. So what I would say, I would challenge you, if you are not the team that wins that championship, look into the items a little bit more. Look into your gear a little bit more. Look to your players a little bit more. Strategize a little bit more, because this is like it's like a chess match. It is like the ultimate chess match RPG PvP. So, are you guys excited? Are you guys excited for tonight? If you're excited, let me see some 9s in there. I want to see a little bit of hype. And as much as you're going to miss the morgue, I will promise you, hang tough, because what we have coming in 3 weeks is unlike anything you've ever done. It will not be super complicated. It will be very visual. You'll have more PCP opportunities, more inclusion. It is just going to be a blast. All right. With the final game last week, we do have the final brackets. As I said, you can see we got MIR versus VOX. One of those teams tonight is going to be VOX. Is it going to be MIR? Somebody's going to the championship. We'll know that in just a couple hours. So I wanted to post this because these are the final standings. PCP points will be scored tonight, but they won't be charted for the Max Award. So those players up on the left, can you guys do me a favor? Just a big congratulations, big shout out, because these were the leaders in each category. You can see Moonshot, 11 gold bars. Crimson Tide, 1,755 DZ points. If you want to know, like, how many points you help contribute to your team, take a look at that. Moonshot, that's 550 points extra he got. Crimson, that's 1,755. Take a look at Dow, 200 points with Ruffled Feathers. Ron, 603 points with Tires. Justice, 400 points. And another 1,300 with Gold Orbs. And if you take a look over on the right side, look at some of the players. When you start thinking about overall, Player of the Year, Jack of all trades, MVP. Look at some of these. You got Julia, 2nd place in 3 categories. If that doesn't tell you it's a strong season, I don't know what does. Kel, up on the board, 5 categories. Justice, leading in 2 categories. So awesome job. But this should give you a nice idea of the players really showing up and getting it done. So big thank you to you guys. And if you love PCP points, you're going to love it even more next season. All right. If you are not playing tonight, if you are a fan, if you are from ARC, if you are from Sly, give me a number from 1 to 20, because I want to give away a pack. Just because it's playoffs doesn't mean we're not giving away packs. We still are. So get those numbers in there. Look at Moonshot with his 35. All right. Bonnie, negative 35 points for MIR already. We're starting it out already. Look, already VOX, 35-0. All right, we've got Busy, we got Julia, we've got Valar, Craven. All right, last call. If you didn't type it, you don't have a shot at it. Here we go. All right, that's it. Those are the only players going to be rolling for this pack. All right, number 1 was not an option. Let's roll this a few times. Number 18. Number 16. Number 2. And you know what? Hell with it, Kel. Everybody on that board right there. Busy, Julia, Moon, Valar, Craven, Bones, and Dimes. You're all getting a pack. There you go. I'm giving away tonight for the playoffs. I'm feeling good about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 packs right there. We don't have all night to roll it. There we go. Congratulations to each one of you. And we got some good box events coming up. All right, so I've got a couple more things I want to announce before we get down to business. I know there's nerves. I know these players just want to get at it. So I posted a schedule today. Here is what we got going on, and it is getting super, super organized. I mean, we've got another match on Wednesday. We've got the end, and we've also got, after the end, we've got level up. But before we get into that, Trigger, I see you now. Before we get to that, everybody right now, tell me what night it is. It is that one night. It's the night that we do it right. It is, as Ranger Chris would say, you guys are doing this for the fans. You might be doing it for the trophies, but you're doing it for all those people that are watching it too. It is date night, baby. Type it in chat right now. Ranger Chris shows up. He wants to hear it. He wants to see it. He wants to see all of you guys out there. It is date night. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, let me tell you a little bit about the schedule. This is what we got going on in the next month. We've got Level Up. We've got Clash events coming up. We've got Pet Battles coming up. In a couple of weeks, we got the Max Awards coming up. We got a box event coming up next Thursday. Guess all the greats. So if you like boxes, if you like championships, if you like a brand new chapter coming up a week from this Friday, and you are going to love, I gave you a hint in the calendar called MOA. It does stand for something. So you'll find that out. So a lot on the horizon, but I got to be honest with you guys. The Max Awards is my favorite, but this is the time of year where it is fun. It is fun. Because if you lose, you're out. If you win, you'll be doing a lot of planning between now and Monday night. All right, let me take you. We got a couple bundles. So if you guys make a little noise, this bundle might manifest into something crazy. A lot of good stuff, a lot of items. Some of the I need to hear some noise. Come on. All right, there we go. There we go. Here we go. Let me show you. I asked for requests today. This is a replenishment bundle, unlike any other replenishment bundle. Here it is. This is the super stockpile. Whoa, my goodness. Take a look. Look at all the new items up there. If you were low in inventory, tonight is the bundle. Start out. Take a look over on the left. Platinum, Onyx, Iconic, Stellar, and Super Thrill. Look on the next column on the right. Chill and Thrill Smoke. Oh, a lot of these by request. Madness Potion. Mythic Summon Skins. Glyph of Secure. Glyph of Ravage. Take it down one level. Resin Restore. You guys got to have it. Gold Summon Skins. Absorption. Blue Spark and Gold Spark. A lot of people are out of those. Arc Sparks by request. Hostile 9 by request. Seal and Thrill. Vine Smoke. Max Wax Black. You got to have those waxes. Flexite, Zircon, Savage, Mag 7, Super 8, Wax for the bow, armor, bullets, blade, grenades. Down on the bottom row. Max Seal Smoke, ASC, Heal and Seal, Pet Repel Smoke, Silver Spark, and look at that column to the right. You got to have Elysium, Standard Ammo, Red Gel, Post-Battle Pet Revive, and a loader pack. All right, 1 second. All right. We got so many announcements tonight. It's date night. We got super chats going on. We got bundles going on. And it is Dimes' birthday tomorrow. And Dimes, I was going to celebrate this on Wednesday, but we're going to do it a little early tonight, apparently. So big, big happy birthday to Deadly Dimes as well. So we're going to get that birthday box going. Now, Dimes, I got to tell you, this birthday box is not for the next two events. It's going to be the third event because you guys know we sold this thing out the next two events well in advance. So, Dimes, we're going to get you hooked up, but it's going to be in May. It is going to be in May. So, big, big happy birthday, Dimes. We're off tomorrow, so hopefully you will have a great, great birthday. All right, look at that. We got the dollhouse. and we mean that. All right. So, Dimes, you got to be pretty special because we're like right in the middle of this crazy bundle. So, what do you guys think? You guys approve of this bundle? Let me know in chat if you like what we got going on. Because that first row, it is epic, right? Is it not epic? Because you know, that first row up there is two of each of those skins. Over on the right side, that's three of those glyphs, three of those mythics, 3 madness, 3 chill and thrill, 4 res and restore, 4 gold skins, 4 absorption, 4 blue sparks, and 4 gold sparks. 5 arc sparks, 5 H9, 5 seal and thrill, 5 vine smoke, and 5 max wax black. 6 zircon, 6 flexite, 6 average 6, 6 mag 7, 6 super 8, 7 of each of your waxes. 10 of that bottom row on the left side. 10 max seal, 10 ASC, 10 heal and seal, 10 pet repel, and 10 silver sparks. $20 Elysium, and then the next one over after the 20 Elysium, 50 standard ammo, 50 red gel, 50 post-battle pet revive, and 100 loaders. Wow, that's how we do it. So now you guys should really, really have every reason to be super stocked. Kel, I think there's got to be a boatload out there. There are a lot of bundles tonight. And after Kel posts the bundles, I'm going to give you part 2 of this, which is the last bomber bundle that we're going to have before next season. So if you plan on stockpiling those grenades, now, again, it is limit 1 per person, but we did allow 1 additional for your faction. You know why? You know why? Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, there's something else. Why Kel's tight? You guys got quiet again. See, we're not keeping the noise. The reason I forgot is because you guys let me forget. We're like in a lot of different directions. There's something else. So in each one of these bundles, and you guys got to figure it out, because if you get one for your faction, then I guess you guys are going to have to fight over this other item, because we got a little something you guys have never seen before, and it is the all new 1 per bundle. It is the Morgue Malachite APR gem. 15 APR. Put in a piece of gear that you love. Never had that before. And I couldn't really have a gem if we didn't add a glyph too. How about the Morgue glyph H100 B50? Those 2 items are in every bundle as well. So I see Moonshot, Father Ron, Jim, Bones, B-Dub, Cat, Dimes, Flyrod, Trigger, Julia, Football, Samurai, Dr. Di, Dow, Craven, JJ Busy, Justice, and the Arc Bank, and Kel. And that means there's going to be a couple of these items that will also be in the faction bank. So you got somebody needs a little extra APR? There you go. All right. You got until we start the game. Yeah, you better believe it. Add animal to the bundle. You got till we start the game to message Kel if you want in on this replenishment bundle. If you're low on items and you don't pick this up, I said this in January, I don't know what to tell you. This is the restock. All right, here we go. Super Bomber bundle as well. I'm going to fly through this. Kel can go ahead and type this, because this is, look, you guys use a lot of these in Faction Wars, use a lot on Friday night. 12 Carnage, 8 Red's Revenge, 8 Vlad's Verdict, 8 Wedding Crasher. You're not getting those anywhere else. 2 Oracle, 2 Vapor, 2 Seismic, 2 Lithium, 2 Snowstorm, 2 Rapture, 2 Elmo, 2 Red Eye, 2 Dud. Giving you 4 double whammo. Those are super whammo, and 4 Goliath. They can all be used tonight. They can be used in the tournament. If you have this, you have a stockpile. And let's not forget the glitch grenade. We might see the glitch grenade come into play. All those specialty grenades are too. All right, Kel, give me the Super Bomber bundle. And after we get the Super Bomber bundle posted up there, we're going to get down to business. So I think you guys are in great shape until the next inventory. Bomber Bones, Cat, Valar, Dimes, Ron, Flyrod, Trigger, Bones, Vox Bank. And then split. Moonshot, JJ, Football, Craven, Samurai, and Kel. You can see who is stocked. You know who's hunting bear. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. The home team, the 5-time champion MIR, has chosen to go first. If you are B-Dub, Kel, JJ, Moon, Justice, Cat, Ron, and Trigger, give me those pre-match buffs right now. This is your time to do it. Don't get nervous typing those pre-match buffs. Deacon is picking up the bomber. Of course he is. B-Dub getting in there. Moonshot getting in there. MIR is ready. Look at this. The champs Lots of good stuff in there. We got B-Dub, Moonshot, Justice, JJ, Trigger, Ron, and 999 Gamer. Of course I do, but we created a brand new PvP game, and tonight that is what we're here to do. But you can certainly reach out to us, especially on a Friday night. We'll give you a little bit more insight of what we're doing in our channel. All right, I need one more. You can see the buffs. You can see the elementals. We just need Kel's pre-match buff. She's got a lot of things going on between Dimes' birthday and bomber bundles and regular bundles and playing. All right, and we got everybody's buffs. All right, we're going to take you guys down. Will this be the last time we play at MIR Morgue? VOX might have something to say about that. Or will MIR win, and we'll be back here next Monday night. Here you go, everybody. Tonight's starting lineup is as follows. Going first in the bomber position, multi-time bomber of the year, Kel the Ninja. Kel's going to be followed by Trigger. Trigger is a Temple Titan and also one of the most generous players in the game. Trigger's going to be followed by Moonshot. Moonshot, MVP, Moonshot, Defender of the Year. Lots of awards, lots of accolades as well. Moonshot followed by Justice in the Tank Zone. Justice followed by B-Dub in the Tank Zone. B-Dub followed by Cat in the DZ. Cat followed by JJ in the DZ. And going last, that jack of all trades, Father Ron. You better believe it again. Kel, Trigger, Moon, Justice, B-Dub, Cat, JJ, and Ron. Quick announcement. Each team has 2 challenges. I will be holding them to their challenges tonight. Challenge the right way. Trigger is a challenger. Moonshot is a challenger. Captains are B-Dub and also Father Ron. There is a 20-second timer. The timer is not challengeable. Don't argue over it. Don't waste time. When I see it on my screen, I'm calling it. That is your time. Get your moves in 20 seconds. If you need more time, take more than 20 seconds. But keep in mind, you won't get the 10 bonus points. And that could be a factor. Do not type your move until I say I'm starting the timer. And ladies and gentlemen, big shout out to our super fans. We got Seth. We got Kathy and Seth. There we go. Look at that. I'm going to put them over here where they can watch, cheer on their team. We got Mike W. over on the other side. Put him over there so he can watch and cheer on his team. The match is underway. Kel, you got 20 seconds to get your move in. Easily beats the timer. 7 seconds to spare. She's going to start out pretty straight up move here. Don't blame her. Boss to Main Street. Can't go wrong with that. Playing in 1, it'll cap in 3, most likely. Seal Absorption. Seal and Absorption. She is going to activate the lantern to light the straw man. There's nothing that can be done about that. So they are getting the first flame. Kel's Absorption will be broken. Her gear absorption by the straw man. But she has a potion absorption, which does the job. Ron, quick on the hits as well. Boss is good. Seal's good absorption and the lantern, getting her first legendary in play. And good job beating the timer. All right, let's go over to the other side. And first act is Trigger. 20 seconds starting now, Trigger. Trigger easily beats the timer. Look at that. Super quick. She's going to move over to the temple. After she moves to the temple, going to go Luna Lamp on Justice. That means he can play 3 S8s this game. Going to go Mythic Gideon. Mythic Gideon is going to put MIR into the negative. It's going to take 26 points away from MIR on turn number 1. Going to send a Max Seal over to Justice. Steel Moonshots blue. Rapture loaded to the wall, B-dub. Temple Lamp, get in, Max Seal. Gold blue from B-dub. All right, B-dub using a blue. Moon has no blue to use at any point in the game. Other players can. And that gold is going to go to Trigger, and it is going to break her gear absorption. All right, let's go to Moonshot in the rover zone. 20 seconds, Moon. Timer is up. Let's see if he beat it. Did beat the timer with 1 second to spare. He's going to jump into rover. Move over to the temple. His rover's trying to go without him. Moonshot with the tire. And again, this does not, you get the points, but we are not charting PCP points. Those are finalized. Moon with a 25-point tire. Going to play Heal and Seal. Going to play boss over to the other chest. 2 bosses out for MIR. Boss in 1 with cap in 3. E3 seismic loaded. Gold blue from Trigger. And the gold from the gold blue is going to break Moon's gear absorption. Rover's good. Movement is good. Boss is good. Heal and Seal will resolve. And the E3 seismic not going to hit. All right, up next, Justice. 20-second timer starting now. Justice going to take Kel to the dungeon. Nice. Nice. All right. Got our first shocker, in my mind, of the game. All right. Hey, you gotta put it out there, right? Okay. Justice and Kel. Hey, it's all or nothing. I mean, this is the playoffs. You want to win, you got to play bold. Do something a little different. I love it. Justice. Kel, give me 999s. All right, let's try this again. I got to make sure Justice ain't lagging. All right, on the count, this time, Justice and Kel. On the count of 3, when I get to 3, I need you to type 999. Okay? 1, 2, 3. All right. Here we go. The first person to give me the 4-digit code gets a free buff. Here we go. I'm switching right now. Oh, 1 second. I'm getting ready to switch. I'm getting your avatars and I'm going to switch. All right. On the count of 3, we're going to go to that screen. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. I think it could be an 8, could be a 7, might be a 3, could be a 5. Definitely there's a 6 in there somewhere. Not sure which one. Is there a 9, a 2, a 1? Who's going to get this 4-digit code first? This one's difficult. Come on, y'all. Somebody should have it by now. Is there an 85, a 97, 532? Both type the same number. Justice, you had it right there in front of you. She got it wrong. Because it is 5. It is 6. It is 4. And 7, not 5, 4, 6, 7. Both players getting it wrong. All right. That means neither player gets a buff. Let's go down to the dungeon. Now that definitely changes it because we got a tie on the mind. Which means somebody's got to get the body and soul. So you got to go 2 for 2 here. Justice, she's got a lot of buffs up there. You chose to go into the dungeon. You got the first move. And these moves, 20 seconds as well. So I need you guys to stay focused. Gonna go vines. Goat. Absorption. All right. Kel, let me know if it hits. All right, hits. All right, we're going to start out with vines. So vines is going to break her absorption. All right, after vines breaks her absorption, he's playing taser. Because she's over 75%, taser is going to be a little different. So it's going to break her seal. Now, had he not played vines, would have taken both of them. But still, either way, you get to where you get. So it is going to break her seal. with the pet. Then he throws the goat grenade. Finds the seal, taser breaks. Goat grenade is going to hit, knock her down one rung. Then it's going to hit again, knock her down one rung. All right, so it's going to take her down to 95. She's got a lot of health. She's got 10% less. So it is going to actually it's going to take her down to 94. Sorry, because of the health debuff. And then take her from 84 down another 6 to 88. And then the rack's going to take her down to 78. Kel, you're up. 20 seconds to get your move in. The mind was tied. Justice with a bold move. Got a legitimate shot here. He's up 100% to 78. He's also got the soul. Had he got the maze, it would be super crazy right now. Kel does have a pet out, so she's going to play Raz. Ghost Smoke and Spruce. Justice, just confirm if it hits. And she's going to haunt Justice health as well. Both with lower health. Lower health pool. All right, hits. So Raz is barely going to do anything, but just because it touches him, gets rid of this absorption. Spruce is going to break his seal. Ghost Smoke won't hit till next turn. So Justice is at 100, Kel's at 78, and Justice is 2 levels higher. Can he pull the upset? Justice, your final move of the dungeon. This would be a big, big turn of events, and Kel waiting on deck. Oh my goodness, not Mythic Blade! Oh my gosh! Oh man! He broke out the Mythic Blade. Heal and Seal. Mythic Blade, M7 Spruce, and then he's playing his dodge ability. Wow, Kel. Just confirm it hits. I just need the word hit, Kel. There you go. All right, let's get to damage resolution. Mythic Blade going to take her down 1 rung. And it's going to take Kel from 78, double damage in the portal. %36%. Puts her 42. M7 Spruce. Not a lot of grenade, but a lot of juice on it. Is going to hit, take her to the spike. The Spruce is going to hit her for 22. Down to 20. The spike is going to take her down to 10. Justice, unheard of maneuver there. All right. Kel, here's the situation. Justice has a lot of height on you. He's at 100, you're at 10. Your move, start of your move, Ghost Smoke is going to break his seal. Now keep in mind, she can't play a pet either because she has boss out. Congratulations, Justice. Kel says, let's not take any chances because one wrong move, she could give up the ruffled feather. All right, our first shock. Justice getting a career kill and Team VOX getting on the board. And that will mess up their sub-cycle as well. All right, give everybody a second to breathe here because B-Dub is going to be up next and some things are probably going to change. B-Dub, 20-second timer for you starting right now. Easily beats the timer. No doubt about it. B-Dub going to start out with a Sleet Wand. Ice Blue. Let's freeze that top block. Roxy to spread a flame. Flame number 2 lit up. Going to go Seal Absorption combo. Mass Destruction. Going to give MIR that MD +1. Capri to the flame. So let's put out the Temple Flame and Moonshot right there, waiting at the entrance. All right, real quick recap. Sleet is good. Roxy spreads a flame. Seal, Absorption, Capri to the Temple Flame, and Mass Destruction. All good, all solid maneuvers. And now, we go back over to VOX. Cat, you're up. Give you 20 seconds starting right now. Neither Kel nor Justice will be available until round 3. All right, Cat easily beats the timer. 5 seconds to go. Going to put Boss on Main Street. Boss in 1, Cap in 3. Going to add Mass Destruction. Seal. And a Cadet to the Temple. Put out the flame. See if B-Dub's going to let it hit. Does hit. Each flame has been put out. All right. JJ in the DZ. JJ, I'm going to give you 20 seconds starting right now. Easily. JJ super fast beats that timer. All right, Mythic Kang to that side boss. Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Absorption Seal. Love the combo shot. And Dark Widow. Going to bring Weber out early. And going to light up straw man number 3. Father Ron says, wait. Mythic Kang is good. Absorption Seal. Does not have a previous gear absorption. So the Gold Psycho is going to break her newfound absorption. First Psycho of the game. All right. Mythic Kang is good. Absorption. Plays it. Then Gold Psycho breaks it. Seal. And now she has Weber out. And we finish out round number 1. Father Ron, Messenger of the Lord, 20 seconds. Ron beats the timer with 7 seconds to spare. Ron is going to jump into the rover. When he jumps into the rover, he grabs a tire. Tires are 25 to 25. Going to move over there, DZ. Going to turn JJ into a medic. Going to drop a max seal. Going to halt to lower her health. All right, turning her into a medic. Taser. And then S6 Dark Shadow. Melee damage. She's going to play Ellie. All right. Taser is going to break her seal. So that happens. She has no seal. Still has Weber. Ellie hits Ron's absorption. Does not knock him out of the rover. Does not knock him out of the DZ. Damage just stops the damage because he has the gear absorption in round 1. So Ellie is out of play. No more Ellies for MIR. No damage taken. Rover's good. Moves to DZ's good. JJ's now a medic. Taser breaks the seal. Ron puts the seal on himself. And the damage is, the attack is stopped with an Ellie. And that is the end of round number 1. At the end of round number 1, we got Ron as a rover, Moon as a rover. Temple, we got Trigger, and we got Moon. Each getting a blessing. Strawman, we got 2 for MIR. 10 to 0. Halos, we're going to give 1 to Cat. We're going to give 1 to JJ. And we're going to give 1 to Ron. And DZ points, we're going to give 25 to VOX and 0 to MIR. Ron has it locked down. Cat has their own crazy, crazy good first round. And every player has beat the timer so far. All right, so this is going to go a little bit faster. Here's why. Got to skip a couple people. So first thing we're going to do is skip Kel, because she's still in the dungeon. So Trigger, you're going to be first. You got 20 seconds starting right now. Got Trigger, we got Moon, and then we'll skip Justice and we'll have B-Dub. Timer's up. Let's see if she beat it. All right. Did not beat the timer this round. She's got a little extra time. After Trigger, we got Moon, and after Moon, we'll have B-Dub. All right, Vox, we're going to give a time warning, start a new timer. If we get to this 20, it will nerf the attack. All right, new 20-second timer. All right, she got the move in. We're good. Mythic Kang to Cat's boss. No need to start the timer. Trigger playing Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Going to drop Seal. Mass Destruction. Send Smoke to JJ. And M7 Res Revenge. Doesn't matter what you meant to do. It matters what you did. Okay. 25 points. B-Dub didn't say it hits. So she does challenge. They are going to take the minus 25. So no Seal, B-Dub. But they are playing the Send Smoke. She does get it, but it cost them. So this is a minus 25 penalty to change the move. All right. So she plays Mythic Kang. She meant to take the Seal out. She doesn't get the Seal. She gets the Send Smoke. M7 Red's Revenge to JJ and Mass Destruction. So no Seal, but Send Smoke. All right, gold blue from JJ. Trigger, which stat do you want the gear to affect? And I will take the gear piece that has the highest stat attached to it for whichever stat you choose. And Tim, I want to remind you, you are still part of the game. So keep those chats in VOX chat so you don't get a penalty on yourself that's going to hurt VOX. All right, so we know a gold blue. Trigger or Ron, either one, just please let me know which stat you want to affect. You want health, you want damage, you want armor pen, you want APR, or you want base. What do you want to reduce? All right, they're going to take her highest health piece, and that is going into the temple. So right in here, we got a piece of JJ's gear. All right, Mythic Kang is good. Sin Smoke is good. Mass Destruction is good. M7 Red's Revenge. JJ's going to play gold blue. That is the second blue of the game for Team MIR. They only got one remaining. Trigger, that gold is going to hit you and take you down to 80%. All right, let's kick it over to Moonshot. Moonshot, you got 20 seconds. Timer's up. Let's see if he beat it. He does. All right, he's going to move to their DZ. So, heading out of the temple. Going to go Mythic Kang. Oh, almost put a boss on top. There you go. Mythic Kang to Kel's boss on Main Street. Could be worth 63. Going to send a max seal over to JJ. Going to add a second charge of mass destruction. Each team now with 2. And he's going to light up straw man number 3. And when he lights up straw man number 3, it is going to break his seal. Movement is good. Kang is good. Seal is good. Shot is good. Mass destruction is good. Speaking of good, B-Dub, you're up. You got 20 seconds. And after B-Dub, Cat will be next to go. Timer's up. Let's see if she beat it. She did, with about 3 seconds to spare. B-Dub's going to hop into tank. When she gets into tank, she does get a cannonball. 25-point cannonball for B-Dub. Then she is going to move into the temple after she gets in said tank. I'm going to put a Mythic Kang on Kel's boss. Going to drop a Pet Repel. Going to hinder Justice to give him a -1. And F4 Rapture loaded. All right, tank is good. Move to the temple is good. Mythic Kang is good. Pet Repel's good. F4 Rapture loaded. Ron says, hold up, we are in round 2. That does make it a S6. With 2 charges of mass destruction. It's a good challenge. And B-Dub, that is an invalid target. Good challenge by Ron. So, give me another target to put hinder on. You know that's coming to your face, Ron. I knew it. It's like, it's a good challenge, but you know it was coming right back at him. -1 hinder for Ron. All right, gold blue from Cat. Each team's now used 2 blues. All right, B-Dub, the gold from that gold blue is going to break your absorption. All right, recap. B-Dub in the tank, moves to the temple, Mythic Kang to Kel's boss, Pet Repel to herself, F4 Rapture, and a hinder to Ron, and they're going to play gold blue, and the gold's just going to break her absorption. All right, let's go over to Cat. Cat, you have 20 seconds. Starting right now. Cat, JJ, and then Ron. Timer's up. Let's see if she beat it. Did not beat the timer. A DZ portal. Gonna move on over to the other side there. It's pretty crowded. Got a party going on over here. Mythic Kang to her own boss. Absorption. And another Send Smoke to JJ. And a Red's Try to say it 3 times. A Red's Revenge loaded to JJ with Barrage. All right, so Send Smoke. Gonna take a second piece of gear from JJ. Now the Red's Revenge with Barrage. Just gonna break her seal. Little error there. It's an expensive seal breaker. Might have missed the max seal that was put on her. All right, DZ portal is good. Mythic Kang to the boss. She gets absorption. Send Smoke removes a piece of gear. Red's Revenge with Barrage. Nothing, because it doesn't go through. Let's go over to JJ. JJ, 20 seconds to get your move in. And Weber, the Great Rapture Destroyer, is going to go steal that black block. Timer's up. Let's see if she beat it. She does. All right, MIR getting her first block off the board. She's going to DZ portal. Whiskey, Heal, and Seal Synergy Wand. Synergy Wand has no effect, so it can't be used because you're at 100%. And the Whiskey has to be used, but you didn't need the Whiskey. And a Heal and Seal because you haven't taken damage. All right, DZ Portal's good. Healing Seal's good. And because you're at 100%, Synergy Wand can still be used by any player. It's still in play. But the whiskey does have to be used even though you're at 100%. All right, let's go to Father Ron. Ron, 20 seconds to get your move in. Easily. I think she just wanted to get drunk. So that's kind of my thought. I think she's like, you know what? If I'm going to get attacked, it won't hurt as much if I'm drunk. All right, Ron is going to DZ Portal. He's going to Unholy the Healing Seal. Going to put charge number 3 in Mass Destruction. Gold Core is his trigger pet. An M7 Dark Shadow. And she is a medic. So Ron, with a pretty beast weapon. I got to tell you, he's been doing a little work on it. B-Dub. Let's see if it hits. Team MIR. Someone confirm it hits. All right. Gold Core, Ron's trigger pet. And that is going to trigger his extra fire damage ability. And she is missing 2 pieces of gear in floater gear. So, start out with Gold Core. And Ron, with the extra trigger damage, taking JJ down to 79%. M7 Dark Shadow, double damage to a medic. We'll take JJ from 79%. It's 31 points of damage, and Ron doubles it up. 62% because of the weapon. Going to take her from 79 down to 17. He's going to sear JJ down to 14%. And I have to add his mass destruction of 3 charges. And put mass destruction on top of that. Going to take JJ down to 8%. Big weapon, big hit. Big unholy smoke combo shot from Ron. All right, that is the end of round number 2. The end of round number 2. JJ with a halo. Ron with a halo. Moonshot with a halo. Cat as well. Each team is negating each other, which means we're going to get 0, to 0. Temple. Going to be Trigger and B-Dub. Got 3 flames lit up for MIR. That's 15 points to 0. All right. MIR can change their substitutions because Kel cannot be subbed out. So MIR, you can either bring in this round or, all right, Samurai's coming in for Moonshot. All right, so we're going to put Samurai into Rover Zone. The Moon Rover is temporarily out of play. Deacon for Trigger, J-Law for Ron. All right, Trigger's leaving the temple. Deacon coming in. J-Law coming in as a Rover. Interesting. Both players losing their Rovers. All right. Kel was summoned in, so at the start of the turn, she will be back in the bomber zone. And she will cap. So, the order is going to be Kel, then Deacon, Samurai, then Justice, B-Dub, Cat, JJ, and J-Law. So let me get Samurai's buff. I got J-Law's buff already. And then we'll get Deacon's buff. And while we're getting those, save us a little bit of time here. Kel will cap Main Street at the beginning of her turn. I haven't started the timer yet, so just get your buffs in. So that will be 1 flag, a couple Mythic Kangs. They're going to kill the squid. Thank you. All right, we got everybody's buffs. Take a deep breath. We're going to round 3. Kel was summoned into the portal, so she will go back to the bomber zone. Kel, you got 20 seconds starting now. All right. She beats the timer easily. She's going to go to the temple. Going to put red stasis on the Deacon. Going to put a max seal on JJ. And F4 seismic loaded to the wall. Temple is good. Stasis is good. Seal is good. Ron's going to play a gold blue. All right, couple things too. Let me back up. Kel's health is reset, but she does not have any of these buffs. She had those before she went in. All right. Cat loses her seal because of elevation. Deacon is at 80%. And Ron, you cannot play a gold blue because you're not in the game, so somebody else would have to play that blue. Red blue from J-Law. Final blue of the game for Team VOX. And Kel, that is going to take you down to 90%. And the reason she's not at 70% is she did not start the round in the bomber zone. She was in the portal, then she came out. If she would have started at the beginning, she would have been at 80%. So Kel's still at 90%. All right, so recap. Moves to the temple, red stasis to Deacon. Can't play pets. Max seal to J-Law, or I'm sorry, to JJ. And an F4 seismic is shut down. Let's go over to the Deacon. Deacon, you've got 20 seconds starting right now to get your move in. All right, he's going to stab stasis. Heal and seal, Boston Main Street with mass destruction. Samurai's going to intervene to stab. All right. Maybe a costly prevention, maybe not. We'll see. Timely prevention, though. All right. Going to stab. Samurai intervenes it. He plays a heal and seal. And he does get the mass destruction. All right, let's go over to Samurai. 20 seconds starting now. Deacon up to 90% after the heal and seal. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. Going to go to the temple steps. Gonna go boss to Main Street. Playing boss in 3 with cap in 5. Gonna drop seal. Gonna go double gel. Red gel to Strawman, green gel to JJ from the Shamrock. One second. All right. Gonna gold Psycho the shot. 2 gels. 1 shot. Shot is stopped. The effects do not go through. It's got to hit. Gold Psycho. Final Psycho of the game. The gold from the Gold Psycho is going to hit Samurai. She has first turn gear absorption. She's just coming into the game. Breaks her absorption. Boss is good. Steps are good. Shot is stopped. Let's go from Samurai. Justice will be coming out of the dungeon, so he'll be in that area, not in a zone. 20-second timer, Justice starting now. Timer's up. He does beat the timer. Murdoch, Mirror Smoke, S8 Melee. Yes. All right. Because Murdoch was played to JJ and not to the zone, it would have broken her seal. If he played it to the zone, it would have hit next turn. Puts Mirror Smoke on her, which is fine. The S8 Melee still does the job. JJ taken out of the game. Mirror, I need a sub. Justice with a Ruffled Feather and a Killing Blow for Team VOX. All right, so JJ is going to be playing Cyrus. And she still has 2 blessings, so I'm going to leave that kind of over here. All right, Cyrus coming into the game. All right, after Justice, make sure I got, yeah, all those moves went the same direction, so we're good. Let's go from Justice over to B-Dub. B-Dub, 20-second timer starting now. JJ, you got all your gear back if you come back in the game with your regular character. So the Temple holds no gear. And Moon's boss capped on Riley's turn. I'll get to that in 1 second. All right, B-Dub beats the timer. Actually, let me go ahead and cap that before we get there. So MIR with 2 flags and another Mythic Kang. Two flags to 0. All right, B-Dub's going to turn to a Priestess. Going to put red stasis on J-Law. Binds to Justice, F5 Seismic loaded to the wall. That is correct. If JJ comes back in the game, because she's died, she comes back in as her starting class. All right, Justice is playing Horus. To stop the Seismic. Priestess is good. Red Stasis is good. Binds to Justice. Let's break his seal. Take him down to 90%. And let's kick it over to Cat. Cat, you got 20 seconds, starting now. Timer's up. Let's see if she beat it. Did not beat the timer. Got a super close game. Both teams doing it their own way. She's going to go Cyborg Fly to B-Dub and their Cyborg. So JJ, she's going to move you out here. Going to move B-Dub out of the Temple. Pick and stick. They have to lose at least 1 turn. Mythic Blitz. Stasis on J-Law. Going to go Pet Repel. Now that's a hell of a move there. That is solid. All right, Mythic Blitz. Going to get rid of J-Law's red stasis. All right, Cyborg moving Bonnie and also JJ out of their zone, sticking them there. They have to lose 1 turn. They won't lose a turn. Can't move 1 turn. JJ can't move this turn. Bonnie can't move on the final turn of round 4. They'll be stuck for 1 shot. Also playing a Pet Repel and a Cadet to put out 1 of the 3 flames. And also kills the Stasis, and Cat is going to cap VOX's first boss. So let's get a couple 63s up there for VOX. And let's get that First flag for them as well. We got 2 flags to 1, everybody. Pretty tight game. VOX probably with a slight lead at this point in the game. All right, let's go from Cat over to JJ playing Cyrus. 20-second timer starting now. So we got Cyrus, and then we got J-Law, and then we got one more round before halftime. All right, Cyrus coming in. Easily beats the timer. Playing boss to the other chest. That was Ron's trigger flame over there, sorry. Cyrus playing boss in 3 with Cap in 5. I'm going to drop a seal. And she's in range. Going seismic. Very slow sailing on the walls tonight. B-Dub lost her tank, by the way, when she got moved out of the temple. Justice going to intervene. Stop that seismic. All right. And we're going to go to J-Law. 20 seconds. Get your move in. You know it's going to be fast. There it is. See that? That was 5 seconds. J-Law going to move to the temple. Boss to their chest. J-Law playing boss in 3. Cap in 5. Going to drop a seal. Gold Spark B-Dub. Going to hinder B-Dub. Give her a -1. Another charge of mass destruction. That is 5. VOX is adding it up. And S7 St. Elmo loaded to the wall, B-Dub, with 5 charges of mass destruction. So Temple's good, Boss is good. She gets a seal. Samurai's going Judas that. Over to the other side, Ron. S7 St. Elmo. It hits with some extra mass destruction on it. All right, it's 5% extra, so all damage for each faction. Temple's good. Boss is good. Seal is good. S7 St. Elmo, we're going to give 10 points to MIR for the St. Elmo. Does have the same effect. And we're on the green blocks. 7 plus 5%. Green block. Green block. 15% of a blue block. 85 blue remaining. Kind of a turn of the tide there. Right item at the right time. All right, at the end of the round, we've got Team VOX, 75 points from the DZ. MIR 0. Last round, MIR had gotten Temple. Each team had gotten a blessing. This round is Kel and J-Law, each getting a blessing. 3 blessings to 3. Strawman, 10 points for MIR, 0 for VOX. Neither Rovers are in the game. And Halos. Halo for Justice. Third Halo for Cat. JJ Ron still with 2 each. They're out of the game. And we'll back that up. It's going to be 4 charges of mass destruction instead of 5. She used 2 abilities. The first one was the hinder. Mass destruction doesn't happen. That blue block is a full blue block. 15% added back to it. And I'm going to give a warning to Team VOX, 2 abilities. Double use. Next one will be a 5-point penalty. That's a good challenge by both teams. It is a warning this time. Next time will be a penalty, 5 points. So currently we've got VOX only at 4 charges of mass destruction. MIR at 2. All right, let's go to round number 4. This is the final round in the first half. Kel, you got 20 seconds from the temple starting now. Easily beats it. Mythic Torrent to Strawman. MIR Smoke to J-Law's boss. F5 Seismic. And a 3rd charge of mass destruction for MIR. So Mythic Torrent is going to light up Strawman number 3. F5 Seismic. What are you preventing, Ron? Oh, I guess there's only... Oh, never mind. It's got to be the grenade. Ron's printing the grenade. It's his only target. All right, J-Law using a prevention. All right, let's go over to the Deacon. 20-second timer, Deacon, starting right now. All right. Beats it. All right, Lost Soul. Which chest, Main Street or the other one? It matters because it'll matter where MIR stacks their Kangs if they decide to stack any Kangs. All right, so they're going to put Lost Soul Main Street. So Main Street caps. Currently, VOX would get 25% of that. That'd be 63 bonus points if there are no Kangs there. If it caps. Going to go Gold Blaze to the wall. Going to break the ice block. And going to throw the Snowstorm. MIR's going to use their final blue. Neither team has any blues remaining. But Snowstorm does not hit. And the gold blue is going to break his seal. Gold Blaze breaks the ice block. Lost Soul could be worth 63 if there's no Kangs on it. And Snowstorm is shut down because of the gold blue. All good stuff, both teams. All right, let's go from Deacon over to Samurai. 20-second timer. Timer's up. Let's see if she beat it. Up, scratch that. Moon, you're not in the game. All right, did not beat the timer. All right, Samurai. Still your turn. Man, he wanted that Dark 9, didn't he? Oh, my. All right, Samurai, I'm going to start another 20-second timer. Still your move. All right, here we go. All right, second timer is up. Is a nerf going to happen for the first time tonight? Nope, she got it. All right, Mythic Kang to side chest. We know why she's playing it over there. Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Max Seal over to Kel. S8 Seismic loaded to the wall, Ron. Ron says, wait again. Ron's going to be dreaming about seismics tonight. Like, Ron's going to have a dream tonight that he was in a boat and the boat flipped over. All right. They're going to double evoke it. Now, the seismic does still hit. So we do get that first charge of capsize. But the nerf is going to be substantial. All right, first evoke takes it from a 8 down to a 4. 4 to a 2. Half a seismic, half a seismic. With your mass destruction mirror. 1 blue block. All right, let's go from Samurai over to Justice. 20 seconds, Justice. Starting now. He beat that pretty quick. All right, Mythic Gideon. That's another minus 26 for MIR. Gonna go Seal Smoke. And a Spruce to Straw Man. Gonna put out Straw Man number 3. All right, let's go from Justice over to B-Dub. B-Dub, 20-second timer starting now. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. We got B-Dub, Cat, JJ, and J-Law at halftime. All right, B-Dub's going to go Dust Smoke to J-Law. E3 Seismic loaded to the wall. And Gold Gideon, which is minus 24. B-Dub has a -1 hinder. Ron says wait. Inventory team, MIR is putting a dent in Seismics tonight. Oh my goodness. And they got him. Believe me, they got him. Deacon is going to prevent the E3 Seismic. Gideon is good. Dust is good. Seismic shut down. All right, let's go over to Cat. Cat, you got 20 seconds starting now. Timer's up. Let's see if she beat it. Did not beat the timer. After Cat, we got Cyrus, played by JJ. And then we got J-Law. Orcus to Kel, Spruce to Strawman with Misery. All right, it hits. 1 second. All right, JJ. Actually, Kat, who's the target for Misery? You do get to pick the target, by the way. Doesn't have to be JJ. So pick which player, their next pet will be lowered 1 grade. Because it is target player. All right, so Bonnie, the next pet you play will be lowered 1 grade. If it is a non-color pet, doesn't matter. If it's red, it'll be non-color. If it's gold, it'll be red, so on and so forth. All right, Orcus to Kel. Gonna break her seal. Gonna splash straw man number 2. And the spruce is gonna put out. We got an even straw man game, ladies and gentlemen. Some superstar moves tonight by both teams. This is a heavyweight fight. All right, Cyrus, you're up. 20-second timer starting now. We got Cyrus and we got J-Law. Timer's up. Let's see if she beat it. Did beat the timer. Going to move to the DZ. She can move this turn. Going to go Gideon and going to try to light a straw man. Gideon for a -20 on VOX. Does hit. Going to light that first one. Going to break her seal. All right, and this is the final move of the first half. J-Law, 20 seconds starting now. All right, she beats it. Gets a move in 5 seconds. Going to go Mythic Kang to her boss. Going to Unholy the Dust Smoke. Blue Spark S8 Goliath with Mass Destruction. Now we get that 5th charge of Mass Destruction. And that is the way to bring it at the end of a half right there. Goliath, 8, 9, and Mass Destruction. And B-Dub does not like what she sees there. Oh. All right, they are going to paint it. That means it hits. So it's going to hit, but half that damage going to the mirror wall. Ron, does the pain hit? I still have to ask. All right, so the pain does hit. Goliath, strongest grenade in the game. S8, Blue Spark 9 with Mass Destruction. Take it from the top block. They are the weaker blocks. You guys saw they got a little tougher as we got down to the blue, right? Black, green, green, and blue. Looks like it might be Pretty close. But the pain is going to give MIR. Oh, that's not MIR. Blue and 50% of a blue. We got half a blue block remaining for MIR. We got 2 full blue blocks remaining for Team VOX. J-Law bringing out the heavy artillery on the last move. First time we've seen a Goliath tonight. I'm sure we might see more. All right, let's get second half subs in the game. J-Law with a blessing. Kel with a blessing. Justice with a halo. Cat with a 4th halo. Cyrus with a halo. Strawman. MIR 5, VOX 0. Temple, J-Law, back to back. Kel, back to back. DZ, 25 points. Oh, they couldn't get Cyrus out of the DZ. It could have been a 75er. VOX still getting 25-0. All right, all points have been given. Dr. Dye coming in as an extra defender. We're going to move Justice back to his tank zone. No lingering smokes. Cat's going to lose her pet repel. Justice there. Put a couple halos on him just in case. Ron coming back in. Rover zone. Ron is triggered. Deacon stays. Ron stays. J-Law heading out. Great job, J-Law. Cat heading on over to the other side. And Team MIR. All right, so Kel has to head out. Fly Rod was slated to come in, and he is. Moon's coming back in. Samurai heading out. Moon back into Rover zone. JJ back in. JJ will be playing Cyrus and JJ this round. Both back in the game. B-Dub going back to the tank zone. She is no longer gold sparked. All right, let's get pre-match buffs. Fly Rod we got. Let's get Dr. Dye, which we have. It's like everybody else has been in. So here's the order. 3 rounds remaining. This is the round of 5. So we got 2 rounds of 5. We could have 3 boss caps this game. Moonshot should cap a boss in the second round. J-Law should cap on Ron's turn. Okay? J-Law would cap on Ron's turn. And Cyrus would cap on JJ's turn. Because they were the fourth player, they will cap in the fourth spot. So Moon would cap on his own. Ron, you would cap J-Law's boss, and JJ, you would cap Cyrus' boss. All right. Here we go, everybody. Second half. 20-second timer. Fly Rod, the champ, starting right now. Three more rounds. Who's going to advance? Who's not? Who's going to score? Who's not? Will there be any costly mistakes? Timer's up. He beat the timer. Fly Rod getting that first one in. Going to move up to the temple. Going to go Seal and Thrill. Talon B-Dub to the temple. Move to the temple, Seal and Thrill, Talon, and a S6 Seismic with Mirage. Ron says wait. The S6 with Fly Rod with the Barrage would be 2% plus their mass destruction. Ron's going to prevent it. Not getting that second Seismic out just yet. But he did get to the temple, he did get to Talon, he did get to Seal and Thrill. All right, here's somebody who knows a little something about destruction. Deacon, 20-second timer starting right now. Timer's up. Let's see if he beat it. Did not beat the timer. That's okay. Get the right move in. After Deacon, we got Moonshot, who will cap. And we got Justice. All right, Deacon, Mythic Gideon with a Thrill and Seal. Minus 26. Is going to play the Oxygen Wand, and he can. Has not been played since it was not able to be played. Nirvana Wand's off the board. Deacon at 100%. S4 Vlad with Ignite with the Thrill. S6. With Ignite. One and 3/4 based on the grade of the grenade. It's a strong grenade, not as strong as a Gideon, but VOX with a slight wall lead. MIR's at a half blue block. VOX is at a quarter blue block. Either way, it's close. 25% remains to 50%. whole game has been close. Moon, 20-second timer starting right now. All right, going to steal Justice Boss. Going to mirror smoke to stack a second smoke on J-Law's boss. M7, D9, super whammo. And a blue spark. Can't be prevented because there's mirror smoke already there, Ron. It's been there for about 2 rounds. Things can only be psychoed, redirected, but they can't be prevented in a mirror smoke. All right, it's going to be a big hit. It's double damage to pets. And this has seen some significant upgrades in the last 48 hours. Just letting you know before it hits. All right, and the boss. Let me cap the boss before I get to the damage. All right, so boss on Main Street caps. When that boss caps, we're giving 63 points to Team VOX because of the legendaries. And that is 3 flags to 1. All right, mirror smoke, not preventable. D9, M7, blue spark. Mass destruction. J-Law in floater gear. %78 damage to J-Law's boss. Moonshot taking the boss down to 22%. D9's a bad, bad weapon. And he's going to sear it down to 19%. All right, so Moonshot steals Justice Boss, stacks a second charge of MIR Smoke on J-Law's boss. M7, Blue Spark with Mass Destruction, and then a Seer on top of it. All right, let's go from Moonshot over to Justice. 20-second timer, Justice. All right, he beats the timer. Going to jump into tank. Justice with a cannonball. $25 points. Gonna go Pet Repel. S8 Mighty Mike. I like that, Justice. B-Dub doesn't. S8 Mighty Mike to their wall. With the F5, makes it an S13. Anastasis. Fly Rod's going to Judas that over to your wall, Ron. It hits. All right, time to rebuild it. It's a Mighty Mike, but it's an S13. The juice is what makes this shot. We're going to rebuild 85%. Plus a mass destruction. Actually, we're rebuilding 100%, which is going to make it 1 1/4. And then we're rebuilding it's a couple percent. 2 blue blocks, 1.75. We're putting the whole thing back. It's right at it. So 2 full blocks is what we got. So redirect the Mighty Mike. Every block matters. All right, let's go over to B-Dub. 20-second timer starting now. B-Dub has stasis. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. Super Thrill, M7. Super Whammo to J-Law's boss. It is in MIR smoke. Back-to-back MIR smoke. The Mythic Kang is gone, and B-Dub finishing off J-Law's boss. Big, big turn right there. B-Dub with a ruffled feather. I do have it on the scorecard. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Cat. Cat, you got 20 seconds. Timer's up. An Ion Moon to the no zone. Stasis to JJ. Torment Fly. Hinder Fly. Spruce to Strawman. B-Dub, any objection to any of that? Mainly to Spruce because everything else is going to happen. All right, Spruce is going to put out the first Strawman. All right, let's go from Cat over to JJ. JJ, 20-second timer. Get another Kang. Get a boss. 4 bosses to 1. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. We got JJ, Ron, Cyrus, and Dr. Die. I'm going to drop Seal and shoot a straw man, Ron. All right, it's light straw man number 1. That is going to break JJ's seal. All right, let's go to Father Ron. 20 seconds, Ron. You're up. Timer's up. Ron is in the rover zone. Going to go boss to Main Street, playing boss in 5 with cap in 7. Drop a seal. And a cadet, B-dub. Going to put out that straw man again. All right, let's go over to Cyrus, a.k.a. JJ, 20 seconds. Beats the timer easily. Talon Moon to the rover zone. Pet repel. Light a straw man. Cyrus down to 90%. All right, we got one more move before we go to round 6. 20-second timer for Dr. Die. Starting now. Timer's up. Let's see if she can beat it. Did not beat the timer. Boss to their chest. Seal. Gas Blast Moon. All right, Dr. Die has to leave the DZ to get in range. About here. Playing boss to their chest. Boss in 5 with cap in 7. Another charge of mass destruction makes it 6. B-dub, Gas Blast. All right. Fly is going to prevent the Gas Blast. Ron and company either pulling a prevention or who knows? This is a lot of cat and mouse tonight. All right, prevention. That is the final move. Keeps Moon in the rover zone. And at the end of the round, I've got Cat getting a 5th halo. JJ getting a 3rd halo. She had 2 from the bench, so that is her 3rd. Strawman. 5 MIR, 0 VOX. Temple. B-Dub and Fly. So one blessing for Team MIR. We got 5-4. DZ, 25-25. All right, we got DZ points. We got Temples. We got Strawman. We got Halos. This is the final round of 6 players. Fly Rod. 20-second timer starting now. Beats the timer. Going to put Mirror Smoke on Dr. Dye's boss. He cannot play M7 because he is tormented. So hold on, Ron. Now the seismic is going to flip the boat. But he can't rage with the M7. So Mirror Smoke is good. Red Fido for rage. Going to put a max spark on Ron to slow him. And a seismic with no juice. All right. Ron going to use Boots of Dancing. He cannot be slowed. Going to pawn if the Mirror Smoke. And the grenade hits. B-Dub and company. Tell me what you'd like to capsize. And I'll calculate the damage with just the Fido. All right. Justice Tank is gone. And we'll take down the rest of that blue block. It's 50% with mass destruction. Giving you 15% of the red. You got 85 red remaining, Mir. That's 3.85. And all tanks are out of play. All right, after Fly Rod, let's go over to the Deacon. Deacon, 20-second timer. Timer's up. He beat it. All right. Going to send a point of echo over to Justice. S8. All right. So, Deacon. Hang on a second, B-Dub. Deacon, retype your grenade. I could make 3 or 4 things out of that, but Gideon is a pet. So, before we do anything, let's see what type of grenade you want to type. Goliath. All right. B-Dub. Summon Rage. Thrill Smoke. Blue Spark. S8 Goliath loaded with Echo. Hits or wait? All right, JJ going to prevent it. That's an 8, 9, 10, 11, S14. And JJ is a priest again because she died. All right, so we got the prevention. We're good. All right, let's go over to Moonshot. 20-second timer for Moonshot in the rover zone. Timer's up. Let's see if he beat it. Did not. After Moon, we're going to have Justice. B-Dub, Cat. Blaze to Strawman, Vines to Cat, S6 Super Whammo, Red Gel to Dr. Dye's Boss. Her gear is substantially better. She has full gear, not floater gear. Vines to Cat will break her absorption. Gold Blaze to Strawman's going to like Strawman number 2. S6 Super Whammo to Dr. Dye. Better gear, less juice. Super strong weapon. $52%. Dr. Dye's Boss is at 48%. All right, let's go from Moonshot over to Justice. 20-second timer. Gonna go Mythic Kang to Ron's Boss. Could be over 63. Beat the timer easily. I didn't switch it, but he beat it fast. Mythic Kang to Ron's Boss. Gold Spark to B-Dub, Dust to B-Dub. She can be gold sparked. I mean, she can be dusted. She can't be gold sparked. So pick another target for gold spark. Actually, she can be gold sparked. You can be double gold sparked just like you can be double blue sparked. As we've seen, blue spark is able to be put on you or be able to put on somebody else. So she can be gold sparked again. That's my bad. That does not fall under a rule as of yet. We may discuss at the end of the season, but there's no ruling on it yet. Mythic Kang to Ron's boss. Gold Spark B-Dub. Dust to B-Dub. S8 Goliath. Loaded to the wall with Ignite. It hits. S8, he's missing his tank, though. I know he wants it. He does have a point of Echo. So that's an 8. It's a 9 with Ignite. Another big Goliath shot. Blue block, and a red block. VOX taking a little bit of the wall lead again. It's just rebuilt with their Mighty Mikes. They're using Goliaths to take it down. They got 6 mass destruction. All right. 85 of that wall for MIR. 3 walls for VOX. Very close. Let's go over to B-Dub. B-Dub, you're up. And blue sparked and dusted. And you got a stasis. And I need to start a timer. Did not make the timer. I let that one run a little bit longer. My bad. You can see it's extra 7 seconds there. But did not make it. After B-Dub, we got Kat, JJ, Ron, Cyrus, and Doc. She's going to blue spark herself to balance that gold spark that was put on her earlier. That's why we never had a rule, because if you do get spam gold sparked, your team can spam blue spark. S6 Trixie to both stasis. Mirror Smoke to Dye's boss. And a mythic Dark Nolan. Okay. She is in the temple. She does have range on JJ stasis. So there's a valid target. She's splitting to kill both Trixies. If she does, or I'm splitting the Trixie to kill both stasis. If she does, she can summon Mythic Dark Nolan, and she's putting Mirror Smoke on Dye's boss. A lot to process here. All right, Cat's going to prevent the stasis from dying. All right, so even with the dust smoke, the S6 Trixie is going to kill JJ's stasis. All right, that one's out of play. Cat's going to prevent B-Dub stasis from dying, which means she cannot summon Mythic Dark Nolan, and the Mirror Smoke is good. Crazy stuff tonight, right? You guys having a good time? I mean, this is intense. All right. Cat, 20-second timer starting right now. Regis with Gamma to Dr. Dye's boss. Makes sense. What color is the Regis cat? I can look it up. All right. We've got Mythic Regis, H28, plus 10, H38. All right, getting some back there. That's a nice heal. Bring Dr. Die's Boss back to 86. Big hit, big heal. And that's all she could do, so she was going straight up for the heal. All right, let's go over to JJ. 20 seconds. Get your move in. JJ, Ron, Cyrus, and Doc. Opening round of the Morgue tournament has not disappointed so far, let me tell you. These teams have put in some work preparing for this battle. All right, JJ beat the timer. Lost so well on Ron's Boss. I assume they're going to let that one stay, Ron. Maybe. All right. It depends on how much caps and the order of which it caps. So it'll be 25% of those points. Because flags are worth different points depending on whether it's the first, second, third, etc. So just know there's a soul well on it. She's going to go Gideon. Another minus 20. Mirror Smoke to Dr. Die's Boss. S8. Neon Arrow Red Gel from Dark Rain to Die's Boss. It's good. Juice weapon is okay. Health is good. S8 Neon Arrow going to take Die's Boss. 86%. %, down to 70. You guys can see there's a big difference between a D9. Some crazy weapons out there, but this one dealing 16%. All right, let's go from JJ over to Ron. 20-second timer, Ron. Does beat the timer. Going to move over to the bomber zone. Mythic Gideon for a minus 26. Going to play Pet Repel. Cannot play Synergy Wand because it's already been used. That is a 5-point deduction for Team VOX. Double play. Deacon used the Synergy Wand earlier. F5 St. Elmo loaded to the wall. B-dub. It hits. Give me 1 second, too. All right. Hits. Let's give Team VOX 10 points for the Elmo. Six mass destruction. Ron still with a hinder. So I got to take it down to a 4. He does get the ignite and a mass destruction. Hinder lasts until the end of this round. Red block. 30% of a red block, Ron. You got 70 red remaining. Should have a good gauge of how the walls went. Some of the blocks, rows were stronger than other ones in this round. Red is not a cakewalk. All right, let's go from Ron over to Cyrus. Final move for MIR this round. 20-second timer starting now. And then we got Dr. Die. All right, Cyrus easily beats the timer. DZ portal. Seal and Thrill. Light up straw man number 3. Taking 10%. Down to 80. All right, final move of the 6th round, 20-second timer. Dr. Die, you're up. Timer's up. Let's see if she beat it. Did beat the timer. Going to move to their DZ. Mythic Gideon, going to give MIR another 26 negative. Spruce is Strawman. B-Dub does a hit. Putting out Strawman number 3. All right. DZ Portal's good. I think I missed Blaze for JJ. DZ Portal, Seal and Thrill, Neon. There was a Blaze in there as well. All right, so that Blaze would have lit up number 4. And then the Spruce would put it back down to number 3. So 3 is accurate. I didn't give JJ credit under Cyrus for the Blaze. So everybody got it? Okay, let me show you where we're at. All right, we got 1 blessing. And captains, go ahead and give me your subs. 1 blessing for Team MIR. None for VOX. B-Dub and Fly. Strawman. Got 15 for MIR, 0 for VOX. DZ. 0-0. Halo's Cat with 6. JJ with 4. VOX going to bring their starters back in. Deacon, great job. Deacon's heading out. Kel, Moon, Bonnie, and Flyrod. All right, so Flyrod stays where he's at. So it would be Flyrod, Moon, B-Dub, and Kel, because Flyrod's not leaving the game. No, actually, you're right, Jason. We have to do it that way. It'll be the starters The caps will happen at the same area, but it will be that order. Jason's correct. So it will be Kel, Moon, Bonnie, and Fly Rod. It's the only way we can do it. So Fly Rod's going to have to come in for JJ because he's not one of the original starters. But any of the caps would happen in that order. All right, here we go. We are down to the last 4 moves. Each team. Super close. You had a little bit of time to think about it. Make sure we got the right players in the game. Dr. Dye heading out. Kel coming back in. JJ heading out. All those blessings. Fly will stay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Cyrus is heading out. I'm not going to take the blessings because it won't matter. All right. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Kel, you're up. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. Let's see if she got her move in time. Did not. Actually, did. Popped up as I was saying, did not. She's good. Gold Gideon is good. Minus 24. S8 Goliath with Echo. 8, 9, 10, 11. 85% red. Send that Echo down to Moon. With mass destruction. Let's tear it down. Not the whole thing. 85 is good. Red block is good. Red block is good. B-Dub with Intalio. No. B-Dub. I wasn't done. $25% of a red block and B-Dub adding Intalio. It was 3/4 and adding 2 more juice. B-Dub's going to take it from 75% red down to 25% red. He's getting antsy. Oh, she might have held it if I would have gotten the words out. It was 3/4 of red block. It's 8, 9, 10, 11, and she added around 20% onto that. All right. 1/4 of a red still up on the board. No wonder Moon gets so many gold bars. All right, let's kick it over to Trigger. Trigger, you're up. 20-second timer. She does beat the timer. She's going red orbital. Blue Spark Thrill Smoke. S8 Lithium to the wall with Echo. Trigger with an S11. Kel going to prevent it. It would have taken the wall down, obviously. We saw what the last one did, and good approximation. So Kel with the intervene, stopping Trigger from getting the gold block and finishing off that first wall. All right, let's take it over to the... and that it is a mythic orbital. It is a mythic orbital. Ron is correct. That was upgraded. So could be worth 28 if they take that wall down. All right, well, let's see if the wall hunter, what he's going to do. 20-second timer, moonshot. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. This one was a little late. Kells got in under the radar. Gold Gideon is good. Minus 24. All right, Moon is going to go Super Thrill, S8, Whammo, Red Gel with Mind Meld. Dr. Dye's Boss at 70%. Can't prevent it. It's in MIR smoke. Moonshot, 64%. Dr. Dye's Boss at 6%. Got to save something for those D9s, folks. Woo! All right. Let's go from Moonshot over to Justice. 20-second timer for Justice. We got Justice, B-Dub, Cat, Flyrod, and Ron. Timer's up. Rage, Thrill, Blue Spark, Lithium loaded with Echo. Hits. Justice taking down the wall. And putting out flame number 3. Red block, red block. Let's rebuild it. Mythic Orbital, 28 points. And a gold bar for Justice, 50 points. B-Dub, you're up. 20-second timer. Blackout Wand. There will be no DZ points this round. S8 Goliath. Father Ron, anything for that? Or is it gone? Hits. Dr. Dye's boss is off the board. B-Dub with a feather. All is not lost. B-Dub did beat the timer. All right, we got Cat, Flyrod, and Ron in a pretty tight game. Cat, you're up. B-Dub did have the dust smoke. It did not matter. Dr. Dye's boss was at 8%. Mythic Gideon, minus 26. H9 Goliath, Thrill Smoke, Blue Spark. All right, let's go from Cat to Flyrod. All right, Fly Rod. Dust to Cat. Silver Spark. Why you putting dust on Cat, Fly Rod? She's done. Like, I'm going to do it anyway. Silver Spark, Curtis, S8 grenade launcher, lithium loaded to the wall with mass destruction. Yes. Absolutely. That's the way you take down a wall. All right, let's light the straw man from the wall. Number 3, give Fly Rod a gold bar. 50 points. And let's reset the wall. All right, we got 1 turn remaining. Ron, it's all on you. Final turn of the night. Let's do it. 20 seconds. All right, Val to B-Dub, Grizz to Moon, Gas Blast to B-Dub. Vile will break the seal. Grizz will launch Moon. Gas Blast will launch her out of the temple. The B-Dub move did matter. The Moonshot move, not so much. Justice will rotate in. That's it. That is it, everybody. That was a good one. So a couple things. Let's take a look at the walls and see where each team is. One blessing each. Strawman, 15 for MIR, 0. Neither team would have gotten the Occupy anyway. Ron missed it 1 turn. Jason stayed in the Rover turn back to back. So even though he got grizzed, wasn't going to get it, and Ron wasn't going to get it. No gold orb, none of the above. Let me cap this boss because this boss has implications and has points as well too. So it is a Mythic Kang, and it's the second boss. And I'll get to the blessings in a second. So because MIR killed a couple bosses, that particular boss is worth 200 points. So it's going to be a flag and 63. So 4 flags to 2. But MIR is going to get 25% of 263. So MIR getting 66 points for that soul well. All right. Let's take a look so you guys can check along here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. MIR had at least a share every turn. So 7 blessings is going to take us down into the good zone. And each team had a wall too. All right, down in the red. That matters a lot. All right, on the other side, we got 5. Not quite down in the red. All right, you guys give me a couple minutes. I'm going to do some math, and we'll see who won this game tonight. So congratulate each other for a game well played, and we're going to see who's advancing. Both teams got some points in some different ways. Too close to call. All right, everybody, we are back, and this has been checked, double checked, and ready to be certified. So I'm going to give you a breakdown of how the points played out. This was a super close game. Each player, gave it their all. So before we do this, I just want to say thank you to both you guys for an awesome season. It was very close, but only one team can move on. Let's start out with the walls. I'll start with the flags. All right, start with the flags. Flags, we had VOX with 2 flags. A little tough. They lost 2 bosses. And you think, like, most time you lose 2 bosses, you're out of it. Not VOX. But they didn't get the expensive bosses. Remember, the first one's 150, the second one's 200, then 250. So they managed to get 2. So that's 350, but they got 63 points as well. On the other side, MIR was able to get 4. When you get 4, those other 2 are worth 250 apiece. So that is 850, and then they got 66. So about a 500-point flag advantage to Team MIR. Look at walls. Could VOX make up some of the walls? They looked like they were going to, but MIR got more blessings. So overall walls, MIR 450, VOX 375, so there's another 75. Now, they're down 600 points. You're thinking, like, wait a minute. Are they going to be able to get back in it? Well, then, MIR also got 75 points in Strawman. So if you stop there, it's like this game is over. But it's not. MIR also got another 63 in Kang. So now we're about an 800-point lead. But then VOX turned it on. Mind, Body, and Soul, 200 points. Killing Blow, 200 points. Now you can start to see it's taking a little bit more shape, right? Because there's more points. DZ, 150 to 25. MIR tied a couple times, but VOX, now we got a couple 100-point game getting down to some PCPs. Each team had a gold bar. MIR got 1 more feather, not a whole lot of difference, so VOX still within a couple 100 points, right? Tires 25-25, Cannon 25-25, PCP DZ, Cat 100, JJ 50. You can see another swing there. And then we get down to the timer. VOX 240 points. They were better on the timer than MIR. MIR 220. But we still got to count the Gideon game. Each team had an Elmo. Get down to the Gideon game, and it was negative 156 for Team VOX. Negative 112. Now we know VOX had a double line penalty early in the game. That was 25 points for switching up the seal with the Sin Smoke. And this one was unbelievably close. But tonight, MIR 1,992, VOX 1,888. Less than 100 points. My hats off go to both teams. MIR squeaking out by under 100 by some really, really good killing blows on some of those bosses. If VOX was able to get one more boss, they would have pulled off the upset. But that's what this comes down to in playoff time. There was some great on-the-fly improvising moves. I strongly recommend you guys go back. There were some subs. There were a couple things that VOX did and MIR did in the middle of the game that was unbelievable. These teams neck and neck. I cannot wait. Cannot wait to see them square off next year. And I know VOX is hungry. VOX, you've had a great 1.5 run. If VOX would have pulled off the upset tonight, it would have been 3 straight finals for Team VOX. That's how good these guys are. But let's not take anything away from the champs. They've won 5 championships for a reason. They got caught off guard in the portal. They made an on-the-fly substitution. They decided to pull Moon out of the game and give up on the Occupy bonus. And that made a big difference because it allowed them to get the boss game back. So mid-game, super, super good. VOX, you got nothing to hang your hats about. One thing I got to tell you is that the D9 and the MIR Smoke, pretty crazy combo. The other thing that did hurt a little bit, when Ron turned JJ into a medic, when he killed her, that was another one. Moon is like, wait a minute, do we get the prevention back? If they don't have that prevention, might be 100-point different, right? So the kill, MIR letting JJ die, actually did them well in the long run. So I want you guys to understand, just because something happens and you're down a little bit, improvising is the name of the game. And that's what MIR does as well as anybody. Hey, look, everybody, thank you so much. This one was epic. VOX, we're not going to see you guys for a couple weeks. But man, oh man, you guys are going to be excited about the next Battleground. And I'm just so impressed every time I see you guys play. You get so much better. Dr. Die, unbelievable season. Justice, unbelievable season as well. We're going to see you guys again in some of the battles on Saturday. Max Awards, I know VOX has got their name out there. Believe me. And VOX, getting a number 1 cyborg is not a bad consolation prize for losing. So yes, VOX will be picking number 1. We've already seen a couple. We've seen Rambo. We've seen Wonka. Ron will be picking a cyborg that is going to be a major, major difference maker for next season. So I could not be more proud of how you guys played. It was one of the best matches we've seen. So you love the challenge. You love to see it. And Wednesday night, I know Ark is fired up. I know I know Sly is fired up. One of those teams is going to be traveling right back here to the MIR Manor next Monday night for the Morgue Championship. So love the way these teams played tonight. So I could go on and on and on. We got another one to get to on Wednesday night. It's going to be 2 great teams. And Cyborg Draft's going to be a lot of fun. Ron's going to pick that Cyborg. Ron, there's some good Cyborg stuff. So I can tell you, it is going to be worth it to pick number 1. Last year, you could have had back-to-back picks, but you guys got to the finals. And believe me, that's awesome. You almost won the thing last year. But you had a great season. You got brand new players that are getting better and better by the game. So that's all I got, everybody. I had a lot of fun with this one. This one kept me posted, kept me focused all the way down to the wire. I was just enjoying, all the creativity. So we got a strong community. Sir Tim is back. We got Mist back doing some PvE. And just an amazing, amazing group. No, they don't. They do not play at rookie level, that's for sure. So, hats off to all of you guys. And, you made the champs work for it. And I will tell you one thing about MIR. MIR loves a good game. They love a good battle. I think MIR enjoys these type of battles more than easy victories or winning by a lot, because this is what makes you sharp. So, speaking of that, Ark, Sly, bring your A game, because one of you guys is going to get the victory and come back here, and the other is going to be joining Team Ron and company for a great Cyborg Draft. Have a good night, everybody. Unbelievable match. Get some rest. And let's get back here and cheer full force Wednesday night. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you. Have a good one, everybody. Peace.